Here it is, the historical site of the proposal, right over here. Vandalism by us.
Hey everybody, and welcome to Spriken Studios. I'm your host, Mr.Spriken. I am a very happy Spriken, as you may have guessed or noticed from the start of this video. I am now happily engaged. Yes, me and my wonderful girlfriend, no longer a girlfriend now, is a fiancé with two E's. I think that's how it goes. Yes, we will be married next year. Yeah! Super awesome and exciting. A Spriken has never been married before. But I definitely want to be to this wonderful woman. Yes. Now, I won't be able to top that in terms of coolness in this video, obviously. But there's still something cool to learn in this video. And that is, we're going to be doing a hack job using bounce sheets. Now, bounce sheets? What the heck good are those for model kits or painting or whatnot? We're going to be using these to make a marble effect. Yes. Yes. I've seen it, I've always wanted to do it before. People have done it with like baby wipes and things. So I didn't have baby wipes, so I had to figure out something else. And one day while doing laundry, it hit me. Yes, and so an idea was born. I would save all of my old bounce sheets from the dryer, and then I would try and see if I could use them to make marble effects on my kids. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to try it out. I've never actually tried it before, so this will be exciting. I'll show you how to do it, and I'm sure then everybody else can do it. So let's dive in and see if I horribly crash and burn. Or if it works out. This might be the very first marble effect done with bounce sheets. Let's take a look at what we'll be using for this project. Well, first we got our bounce sheets, but most importantly, do not use fresh bounce sheets like this, because this, oh boy, does it smell nice and fresh, and it's super rigid and it's got a film on it, so we can't use this. Make sure it's finished, complete, after your drying cycle is done and you get this and it's all flimsy and things and no more scent or what have you, and you can pull this apart, which we will do momentarily. We have our base here that we chose. We just grabbed a base that I'll never be using. That is this ugly, clear, shiny orange, and I just gave it a quick prime with some white. And that's all we need before we paint it with some black. And these are all just Citadel water-based acrylic paints. You can use whatever you have handy, but I'm going to just use these. So we got some black. We're going to spray that on the first coat. And then I wanted to give it some color, because sometimes I think marble has that like a little bit of a bluish or greenish thing showing underneath. So I got these nice greens, and what is this, like a turquoisey, teal, I don't know. I always get those things mixed up, but that's kind of a nice thing. So we're using these, Bealtan green, Caliban green, and what is this? Nihilak oxide? I don't know about these crazy Warhammer names of things, but we'll be using those. And then we'll be using a Dawnstone gray and white. Yeah, those will be all the colors we're using. And in between, we're going to be using some gloss clear Rust-Oleum. Yes, because we want this marble to kind of be nice and shiny. Now that it's all black, we're going to take our colors and we're going to do just like a little gradient detail from our darkest. Actually, I think this is a, so this is a shade. I just realized that. I think that it means it's a wash. So I don't think I'll be using this. That's okay, because we'll still get the same effect with our other green we chose here. So I'll be using the Caliban green and then this lighter color on top just for some little bit brighter areas. And I'm going to do this randomly, you know. It's going to be messy, and you'll see why in the end. Now, Nihlac oxide, or whatever it is a very pretty color, and we're going to be using this in future videos, so stay tuned. So now that we have this all done, the kind of base color coat for our marble effect, we need to start working with our bounce sheets. So, what do? We just take it, and like I've started over here so far, you kind of pull it apart so that it's not all uniform. We want different looks. Yeah. And different amounts of variations in where the paint can land. Since this is a small area I don't have to do the whole sheet, but you get the idea. So I started doing all this, pulling and fussing, and this is non-pulled. So see, that's very dense. This, not dense. More spacey. Yes, that's the technical term. Spacey. So we're going to have to wrap this over here and secure it into place so it doesn't move while we paint. Very important. It cannot move or it's going to make things ugly. And always wait for the paint to dry before taking it off or putting it on. That is very important. Yes. As you can see, I've secured it as best I could in place with our friend Mr. Duct Tape. Yes. I pulled it as tight as I could and got as interesting variation as possible for our bounce sheet. And we're going to see now how much of a success I will have. So we got our grays and our whites ready to paint. And we're not going to do a solid color over the whole thing. We're going to, again, vary it up, but do a little bit more than we did of our greens. But we're still going to make it varied. Important. That's my finger. I think we are sufficiently dry, so let's remove this and see if we failed or succeeded. First ever marble effect with a bounce sheet, as far as I know. And definitely by me. It's the first time, I mean. Oh. Oh. I did it! Dun dun dun. Isn't that nice? Yeah. Now, I would have preferred maybe some more white And looks like, if you can see here, there's a little bit of white spatter. So maybe it was too thick for my webbies was here. So some droplets got through. So it wasn't that smooth. But this is pretty nice. And it works. Proof of concept. Definitely. That is excellent. Yay! We did it! And I like the different greens in there and such. I have some super daylight going on here, which might be good for this, but I'm going to also try in different lighting to show you as well. And we're going to hit it with some gloss clear to make it nice and shiny. Okay, there. I close the curtains and we can get a better look here. So we really got a nice marble effect that we wanted, but if I can zoom in here for you. Yeah, see that spattering around here? Yeah, that was my fault. I actually hit it with some lacquer paint that I thinned down for the white just to get a little bit more bright. And I think it just kind of, I don't know, provided that little bit of a mist on it that is not ideal. But you know what? I'm happy. This is proof of concept that it works. It looks cool. And you can definitely see that you can get a marble effect by using these bounce sheets. These dryer bounce sheets, yes. And just play around with it. And yeah, as you can see, there's kind of a thicker patch of white here. We do want it to be varied, but we kind of want just a little bit more uniform, natural, kind of varied, if that makes sense. This kind of looks like I had a big splotchy white open bit. So play around with this and yeah, see the marble effects you can come up with. So there we have it, folks. Completed marble effect using bounce dryer sheets, or any dryer sheets if you have them. Looks nice. Yeah. Still hasn't dried completely from the gloss clear, but you can see we got the shine going. Ooh. Yeah, I think it turned out nice. And remember, if I can do it, you can do it. Yes. So what do you guys think? Pretty cool, huh? Yes. And you already have these naturally. Well, most of us, I think, when we dry our clothes, we use these, especially in the colder climates. But yeah, start saving them for your marble effect needs. Ugh. Get away from me. So here's the thing. I had wanted to do... No! Ah! Ah! More! I had mentioned before that I had wanted to do a Gundam kit of some kind as a statue. Either a marble or a copper, oxidized copper thing. You know, like when it starts to go that green. Yeah. But I couldn't really figure out a kit I could do that's marble. You kind of want to have a lot of surface area so you can really show off that effect, right? And I have mostly just all high-grade kits, which don't really seem like they will be ideal for the marble at this point. So I will push that aside until I find a better kit to do that on. But we will try out the copper statue look, because I think I have the perfect candidate that's a high-grade kit. And that is the Hyakushiki. I think that's what it's called. I think that's the name. I had no plans to paint this kit whatsoever. I just got it because it looked cool. This might be a really cool one to try out our copper look. It's like it went back in time to some old civilization and rescued them, and then they worshipped it as a god, so they built statues out of the crudest materials that they could, which was copper. I'm inventing a whole story for this. But yeah, I think I'm going to try it out on this. But that'll be in another video, so look forward to that. I don't know if it'll be the next video because I have a couple of things in mind that I want to do. Specifically, something I am going to go pick up a part for right now. So, after this video, stay tuned whether later on today, most likely later on today, for a short. It'll be a clue to what video is coming. It's going to be very exciting. I'm going to be bashing some kits together, which might hurt financially, but their kits I already have, so thankfully that's nice. But anyway, stay tuned. I hope you liked this marble effect Spriken hack job video, and I hope to find ways of bringing you more interesting household item use model kit stuff in the future. So please like and subscribe if you want, don't have to, or comment. I like comments, and I answer every single comment. Yes. So this is Mr.Spriken. Yeah! Saying happy building, keep doing all your cool arts and crafty stuff, and love you a bunch, and see you next time. This is my engage dance.